Hi everybody, this is CVGS, I'm the captain here, and welcome to another top 6 tournament fight that we have for you guys here. This is a matchup between, I'm so happy about this, Messiah and Tamayura. So, this happened over the weekend over in Top 6 card shop that we had over, and with the Messiah strike deck set actually releasing it, so we actually had a lot of players this week coming in and playing with. We also got a couple of Tamayura players also. So we have the fighters here, Cyan and Ryan as well, coming in, and Cyan has the first turn here. Running straight up to a Sleep Messiah, getting that one draw, and of course putting the crest down in play. So that's the. It's nice to just see kind of like a different things as well. Don't you guys agree in that? So, but anyways, as the passes over, one thing I want to point out also is that you probably want to stick to the end of this fight to see the deck list, because especially if you're keen in getting the strike deck set, or you want to see what Tamayura is all about, these two decks are actually pretty interesting also, and definitely worth pointing out from them. But nevertheless, making use of Tamayura, Ryan actually using Tamayura as a write-up. Looking at the top 7, searching for a Ririmi Rarami, managing to find the Grade 1 Rarami, and yeah, just doing the shuffle from here. It's a pretty thick deck, so but yeah, this matchup is really goes to show also just what players have been doing in the recent in the recent manner right now, just knowing what to do to counteract against these strike decks also. And this is also good for Chronojet 2 as well. But Tamayura, Ryan I should say, make use of broken toys and searching for a Ririmi or Rarami and adding it into the soul. He does find Ririmi. Oh sorry, that's Rarami actually. Yeah, that's Rarami. So he found Ririmi and put it in the soul, and Rarami goes into comes out from broken toys too as well. And they all get sent to the soul. If you have Ririmi and Rarami, you get to draw one. I believe. Let's just see how this goes from here. So, all right. So no additional draw because Ririmi is not in there. They're both Raramis in the soul. Sorry, my mistake. Both are Raramis. It's a little hard to identify, Ririmi and Rarami sometimes also. But I'm starting to get the hang of it right now, and I know which one's Ririmi and which one's Rarami now. And there you go. Ririmi is the one furthest from you on the top, and at the bottom is Rarami there. So, but we can see Tamayura, Ryan actually just going straight for the rush over here, and just doing attacking with Tamayura, then attacking with Ririmi, then attacking with Rarami. So yeah, with the fact that there's a grade 1, grade 2 Ririmi Raramis right now, right? Yeah, it's viable for players if they have the setup from there to be able to rush also against Messiah, especially knowing that Messiah really gets going once it gets to strike. So that's kind of like the thing for there. So, and with Cyan actually riding going first as well also. So he does have to wait a turn before he can actually perform strikes. He'll have to sit for a while, but nevertheless he can still try and do stuff also. He can also counter rush too as well if he's got a good setup from there. It is 3-1 right now, making use with the initial rush from there. So Cyan can absolutely 100% rush him if he has the cards available in his hand to do it. So calling down the B hero, I need to fetch the name, but this is one of the B heroes, right, that allows you to be able to counterblast one and then retire unit in the same column as this unit. So it's an interesting card to actually put into the side deck, so because it does give a little bit of removal, especially if you want to get rid of it pestilently. But as you can see, so going straight for the rush and also clearing out his side of the field too as well. Also because if Ryan cannot reinforce from the two, then it's just gonna be a hard time in that sense also. So yeah, the bots even out right now is 2 to 3. My mistake in seeing the right deck actually being power damage also. Can get a little confusing from there, but that's the reason why the right deck goes to next to your deck, so, and not the other way around also. But another use of broken toys from Ryan's side right now, and he is able to find both Ririmi and Rarami from the top 7. He could absolutely choose from the drop zone 2 as well with the use of broken toys. But if you want, but the best thing to do is to filter out from the deck also. And with he already's got the 2 Raramis in the soul already. He just needs to find Ririmi instead. He just needs to find Ririmi instead also. Of course, take out both Ririmi and Rarami whenever you can also. That's the general rule right there also. Alrighty, so he gets the +1 draw after the cut and everything and all that. So yeah, let's just see what Ryan gets to do right now. Ryan deciding what to do. He calls down Rarami and Ririmi in the same column, and then making use of Ririmi's skill, so Blast 2, and can send one of the opponent's regards to the soul. In this case, he sends the B hero into the soul on Saiyan's side. And that's the thing also with the Grade 1 Ririmi Raramis also. The Grade 1 Ririmi Raramis can be just there, and after that we just have another then just basically put the Grade 2 opposite the other twin down there, and you can activate its abilities because of the namesake being there. So, but nevertheless, we can see the Grade 1, Grade 2 Ririmi Rarami moving into Soul, and then after that it gets to you know, plus power, if I remember correctly. So you know, inconsequential in the sense over here. But got him for 1 and gets a critical trigger, so the match ends quite early. So this match ends quite very early. So that's just how you know games are. So you got for 1 and then get a critical trigger when you're 4th damage. You want to conserve your hand so that you actually can hit back hard too as well. But that's just what it is. So, but as I flash up the deck list for you right now, so there's some interesting things that I like what Saiyan is doing with his deck list as well. We see the Mikani, the Grade 1 Mikani in there, which was a huge meme, you know, for a little while. But there's a few other ideas as well. Mostly it's a vanilla deck, you know, in terms of the strike deck set. So you can see some ideas coming in also, especially the B hero coming in to provide some sort of removal outside of the locks also. So that's really nice to see. Moving over to Ryan's deck, I should say, you can actually see what's interesting about this deck is that he neglects to put in any heal triggers. So he doesn't need any heal triggers. He's just gonna go hard and go in fast and strong and whatnot, and just wreak havoc, so to speak. So he's not worried about his side right now. He just want to hit as hard as possible, and that's just how Tamayura players have just been playing these days, so especially with the multiple combinations that you can actually do. So, but nevertheless, this is the end of the fight. Now, I know for some of you guys this might not feel like it's enough, so we do have another fight for you guys, and it's actually a card fight. So we have a card fight for you guys, our own videos basically coming in, and just, you know, if you guys want more entertaining fights, so we got this matchup for you between the two that you see over here, so Unica and Roroa. So if you want to check that out, please go ahead and do so. But with all that said, thank you guys again for joining me, and we'll see you